social media marketing students. This is week 4 of 16, and this week we're going to launch into our first kind of major project of the semester. And it'll be a 2-week long project, and you'll be working with a partner to complete that. So let's quickly look at what's due this week. So we have a reading and a reflection. So you'll find that out on Schoology. And then we have our project, which is Lone Star Bank Campaign. And we're going to talk more about that in just a second. But remember that reading and reflections are due on Thursday. And then, the first part of your project will be due on Saturday, but you're not going to turn anything in. I'll talk more about that in just a second. Oh, well, great. Let's go out to Schoology and take a look. Well, here's your reading. So receptivity, and there's a discussion question in there. And then here's the project, Lone Star Bank Social Media Marketing Campaign. So if we dig into that, let's see what we get. Well, I got a bunch of, in a folder here, I got instructional videos. And you'll see that I have 4 instructional videos. So this is walking you through, the how to set up the project, how to look at the data, social media research, and then designing a graphic. So these first 2 are going to be important this week. These next 2 are going to be important next week, just to give you a frame. So there you go. That are instructional videos. Hey, here's our rubric. So instructional rubric. And then notice that I'm going to want you to turn this in. Okay, so why is that? Let's go take a look at it. So you see that we have some instructions here. Then I got the steps that I want you to use to complete this project. And so you can follow these steps, and check them off maybe as you work, that kind of thing. But look under here. So I'm going to want you to fill in some information here. Describe the customer segment you will target. And so, I've given you an example sentence start. This campaign will target the following customer segments. Why are you targeting this customer segment? This campaign is targeting this customer segment because. How many people are in the customer segments you're targeting? What loan product will you market to this segment or segments? You could do multiple. Why do you feel this is a good match? And then company objective. So we'll talk about that in a second. So you're going to fill in your company objective, and then company revenue based on your target segments. And this is all going to make sense once you get started. So don't worry about it. And then next week, you'll fill out what social media platforms you plan to target and how will you engage. Notice that I underlined engage your target audience on social media. And then here's the rubric. Notice that this whole project is worth 200 points. So it's a big project. And then remember that we always start in the must-have columns to mark off what we're working on, and then we can go for the Be Brilliance. There's 3 of them that you can go for here. So pretty exciting stuff, you guys. That is the instruction rubric, which you'll be working on and turning in 2 weeks. I got my presentation here, my slide deck. So, if you want to review anything in there, it's here. And then really important, these 2 are really important because this is the customer data. So this is the customer data that you will be using to kind of pick your customer segment. So let's go look at what that data looks like. I'm going to give you a quick overview of it. There's an instructional video that I want, if you want more depth, you can go look at that. But this is the data, the customer bank data. So each one of these rows here is a person. And so you can see that this person is 30 years old, they're unemployed, they're female, they're married, They have a high school education. Here's their email address. Um, and then some other information like, have they had a loan with Lone Star before? No. This person has had a loan with Lone Star, and you can see what kind of loan it is. Technically a credit card. This person had a loan with Lone Star or has a loan, and it's a home mortgage. Oh, look at this one. This person has taken loans out. They've taken two. They've taken a small business loan and a credit card loan. So that's really interesting. And then this is account balance information. So this is how much money they currently have, or historically they've had in their account. So in 2018, they had 38,000. 2019 they had 38,000, and then 2020 they had around 38,000. So no change here. But you can see other people. Man, look at this. This person had 3,000, then 4,000, then 7,000. So they don't have a lot in their account, but it went up over time. That's really interesting. All right. So, we don't do data analytics out of raw data. This is raw data. What we like to do is we like to summarize that data. So if you look at the bottom here, there are all these tabs. And so what you can do is you can click on one of these tabs and you can see that the data has been summarized really cleverly. So look at this. Number of customers, 4,500. Average bank account balance in 2020 is about 13,000. Ooh, and this one's cool. Customers with loan histories. So no loan history and have a loan history. You can see that the vast majority of customers for Lone Star have never taken out a loan, and about 700 have taken out a loan. So that's why, by the way, the bank wants to increase the number of people who have had loans here. So that's really important. If we come over here, we can see like I don't know, gender analysis. So this one's really interesting. You can see that there's female to male. There's 2,261 females, 2,260 males. So about 50-50 male, female. Oh, look at this. And we can break it out by age. So female, and then the age group that they're in, and then how many people fit that description. So in this case, 772 customers at Lone Star are female between the ages of 26 and 35. Interesting. And if we scroll down, you can see their bank account averages over time. Here you can see customers have taken out a loan. So, cool. This is people who've taken out loans previously with Lone Star, and you can see that in this case, 121 females between the ages of 26 and 35 have taken out a loan before. So that's really interesting. And just tons of data, you guys. You can dig through this, and your job is to figure out who you want to market to. And so that brings us back to our goal, our marketing goal. So let's go check that out really quick. Let's see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. All right. So the company goal is to get more loan products into more customers' lives to help them achieve their goals. I love that. Such a cool uh, company objective, helping customers achieve their goals in life, and we can provide them some loan products to help them do that. Okay, well, the key result that you need to focus on is that your manager came to you and said, hey, your job is to increase the number of customers who have a loan by 30%. So you need to increase the number of customers who have had a loan by 30%. Wow. Well, we know how many customers have had a loan with Lone Star. So let's come out here. Where is that? There it is. So we know that 691 customers have had a loan, and you need to increase that by 30%. So what is 30% of 691? You got to do that math and figure out what that number is. And then you got to come over here to, and you got to, so you're going to increase that number by 30%. That's really amazing. And then, so you're going to want to target some kind of uh, customer segment. And so that's where you come in here and you kind of figure out who you want to target. Is it females who have a certain um, education level or a loan history, or is it college educated people between the ages of XX? And then you can figure out like who you exactly want to target and how many people fit that category. So really interesting. Now, quickly, let's look at the loan products that the company has on offer. So they have student loans, car loans, home mortgage loans, small business loans, and credit cards. These are all the products that you are going to try to market to your customer. Now you may only pick one. It could be that you only pick one. So you could, for instance, select a target market, and then for some reason you think that, hey, I want to target student loans to that customer segment. And so that's how you're going to do it. Quickly, here's what revenue looks like for Lone Star. When you sell a student loan to somebody, it typically is a 15-year loan. So they're going to be paying it off in 15 years. And the average revenue per year that Lone Star receives is $1,000. So on average, when you take out a loan, or when this person takes out a school loan for college, they're going to pay it off in 15 years, and every year that they pay it, we at Lone Star gets $1,000 in revenue. So you just take 15 times 1,000, and you get $15,000 average lifetime revenue. So every time a student takes out a student loan, you can kind of average it out that Lone Star is going to make $15,000. Well, that's a lot different than a car loan. A car loan is typically 3 years, and every year that Lone Star is getting that money paid back, we make, or Lone Star makes $2,000 in revenue. So again, 3,000 times 2,000, that's $6,000 lifetime revenue. And then I break out the rest here. So student loan, car loan, home mortgage. Home mortgage loans are 30 years. Small business loans are 10-year payback. So that's the length of time that people are paying them back. So a home mortgage, people take 30 years to pay that back. Small business loan typically takes about 10 years to pay it back. And then here the revenue information over here and credit cards, etc. So your job is to find a customer segment that is big enough to meet the 30% growth rate that you want to see. You're going to match them with a loan type. And then, so here are the steps. You're going to analyze the data to identify a customer segment to target. So analyze the data, find a customer segment. Next, you're going to match that customer segment with a loan product, whether it's a student loan, a car loan, a home mortgage loan, etc. You're going to set your goal. So how many people do you think you can get to sign up for this? And then step 4, you're going to research which social media platforms your segment is on and how to influence them on that segment. And then finally, you're going to create one social media post to influence your customer segment. And so, wow, look at that. You're creating a social media post based on data over here and how you segment the market based on data. So that's really professional. That's how we do it out in the world. And so I'm having you follow these steps. Now, how does that work from a project perspective? Well, one, you're going to be working with a partner. So if you go into our Lone Star Bank campaign folder, scroll down, you're going to see your partner and their email address. And so I want you to reach out to them and figure out who, how to set up an appointment for Thursday or Friday so that you guys can meet and make progress on this. Okay, and then here is the schedule that I'm wanting you to follow. So yesterday was Tuesday, today is Wednesday. What I want you to do today is review the project materials and analyze the data on your own. So I want you to come out here and I want you to analyze this data on your own. So do that on your own so that, and then also reach out to your partner and set up a meeting for Thursday and Friday. Now, why do I have you do it on your own? Well, because I want I want both of you to walk into this meeting with, I want both of you to walk in this meeting with your own ideas of how to move things forward. And so that's why I'm having you do it on your own first and then come into the meeting. That's going to make your meeting so much more productive if both of you come in having done the research. Okay, so when you meet with your partner, you're going to analyze the data together a little bit. You're going to choose a customer segment to target. You're going to match that customer segment with a loan type, and then you're going to set your goal for your campaign. And again, that's all done inside the instructions. So here, so these boxes here will guide you. These boxes here will guide you, guide you. You're going to stop right here. Stop at the company objectives here. So do these boxes here and these boxes here, and then you'll be in a good position. All right. Now, when we come back on, so then on Monday, notice it's purple, meaning do it on your own. Research social media platforms on your own. So you're going to do some research, then you're going to do a quick presentation in Tuesday's class of your team's project. Then you're going to meet with your partner to decide on the social media platform and create one social media post. So that's going to happen next week. And then everything gets turned in on Saturday. So that's how it goes. Here is the presentation that you're going to ultimately fill out. So these two things you're going to turn in. Now this one, each of you is filling out separately. This one you can turn in as a group. So the presentation. Let's go see what that looks like. So here's the cover page, your marketing goal. So what's your marketing goal? The customer segmentation you'll target. So that's where you're going to put that. The data behind your customer segmentation. So what does the data look like? Why are you choosing them? The loan product you'll match with your customer segment. The social media platforms you will choose to reach your customer segment. The social media posts that you guys create, each of you are going to create your own. So you and your partner will create two separate ones. And then a social media series. This is for the Be Brilliant. You can read about that. And then estimated revenue from this marketing campaign. So what are you estimating that revenue is going to look like for this campaign? Hey guys, really exciting. I can't wait to see the great work that you guys are about to do. Um, you know, just follow along with the steps and everything will be good. And then if you have any questions, reach out to me. Also, don't wait to meet with your partner. Try to get that first partner meeting as soon as possible after you independently review everything, so that you guys can make progress on this. And if there's any problems, just reach out to me, and then I'll try to solve them. All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm really glad that you're working on this, and I can't wait to see the creative work that you guys do.